And we're back. Oh, Frag Logic 83 starting off with some rocky, bumpy, like we've been doing this, like we haven't been doing this 83 times.
I too am amazed.
I don't even know. Like, first off, when we started the stream, the aspect ratio was jacked up. So then I had to re-change the aspect ratio, redo a whole bunch of stuff. And my internet connection was lagging because I was doing my fantasy draft. My daughter was watching some Netflix cartoon, and there was another PC up streaming something. So I had to shut all that shit off, come back, restart the stream, change it to the right aspect ratio, and then my mic wouldn't pick up. But let's not focus. Let's not focus on the negative.
Not touch anything.
We're here, episode 83. I'm back from PAX. My voice is a little scratchy. Did a Fortnite event, played some games, played Halo, Master Chief Collection. Got my boy Skyless here, aka Colin.
I didn't do any of that over the weekend. I just watched streams and played some games.
Did you play? What'd you play?
I played Dota, actually a little bit of Gears 3, and still playing that game that I told you guys not to get, Puzzle and Dragon.
So, are you hooked?
Not really. I can quit at any time.
Wait, but you're still playing it, and you told us not to get the game. So clearly, something is going on.
I mean, it's not bad. Like I'm learning more. Like it's actually like it's one of those games that probably started off pretty simple and dull,
right?
But then they've like released so many updates that there's just so much shit in the game. So like they have websites that just have like everything data mined and everything displayed, so you can see all the different characters and cards and stuff. So like I'm trying to get some gods that work out well for my team.
Interesting.
I'm not spending anything.
Ayane, what's up? What's up, folks in the stream?
Although I considered spending some stuff the other night, but it was like
Boricua.
It's like $5 for one character, and it's like that's not worth it.
Pot even Dynasty. Dash
plays pad? Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you, Colin.
Actually, I re-rolled. So like I deleted my account and then restarted during the God event.
Disappointed.
Because then you get some magic stones to start, and then you get to roll. Because I had some awful characters on my first run.
Disappointed.
And I knew they were awful, but it wasn't until I checked the internet and read the comments on them that I knew they were really awful. Gears 3 was alright. I tweeted last night that I played a... There's no ranked anymore, obviously. So I played a quick match king.
Right.
22 different teammates in a match and a half.
That's nice.
22 different teammates.
That's
just checking in for a little bit, then leaving. Checking in for a little bit, then leaving. 22. I'm not even counting the bots that filled into their spots. Just straight up, 22 different people on my team over the course of about 15 minutes.
Up cover up, dude. Is that a record?
I was on that struggle. I think that was a record. I was on that struggle 1v5.
Battlefield might have more that drop in and drop out. What's up?
Oh yeah, for a 5v5 game. And it wasn't even the other team. It was all my team. The other team wasn't leaving at all. They were a big party, I think.
That's kind of disappointing, man. 22.
22. Like, you all have no honor. Like, not one of those people had honor.
The funny thing is, I just did a video talking about ranked quitters. Like, specifically ranked, not quick match.
Yeah.
Now, quick match is fine, but ranked quitters. Just building bad habits, man. So, for me, let me see. I played Robocraft. I played a little bit of that. I'm going to just show you guys this. I'm not going to do an unboxing or anything like that. I've already unboxed it. So, here's my new laptop.
Nice.
Alienware X14 high-end model. So, I played some Robocraft, and I can edit a little bit of video on the go. Very nice. You guys might be able to hear my daughter running around and screaming. I'm sorry. Just having a blast right now. I played Sunset Overdrive. And we'll talk about that a little bit. Battle Cry. I also played that from Battle Cry Studios, which is under Bethesda.
In Battle Cry, Texas.
In Battle Cry, Texas. Halo, the Master Chief Collection. I played that. Was very, very happy to play it. I played Halo 2.
Right?
Yeah, I played Lockout, a remade Lockout, which is called Lockdown.
Lockdown.
Lockdown. Apparently, that was breaking news or something because Team Beyond, Siren, made sure he quoted me and posted the little screenshot of the map. I was just like, I thought GameSpot posted this, but okay, that's fine.
It's pretty cool showing the map overhead in the loading screen, too.
Yep. And I played Berserkers. So, I'm going to show you guys I'm going to show you guys Berserkers, and then the build I was playing with on what you call it, Robocraft. So, Berserkers is like if Chivalry and TF2 had a baby, it would kind of be like that. It's running Unreal Engine 4, which is how I got the opportunity to...
pretty much just describe Battlecry, by the way.
No, but this is more Chivalry. Battlecry is not... It's not move-based like that. Let's see if they do a zoom in. Alright, so we're following a character right here. I played... I didn't play this character. I played this dude who was like Bacchus. Colin. They have a dude like Bacchus. He even has the butt slap.
I saw. That's what got me excited. Was I saw a character take a big swig. He was like, all right, this game's awesome. I actually closed the video at that point.
Yeah.
It was like,
dude,
this game's awesome.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Like, I'm telling you guys, out of all the games I saw and played, like, I was thoroughly impressed by this. It's from Shieldbreak Studios. I think they got a couple experienced vets on their studio. They have some people from Blizzard, Certain Affinity, Bungie, and there's one other studio I'm missing. But, dude, this game is fun as hell. So... what we're watching right now is like their main Viking class. So it's set in like that Norse Viking era. What was that, like 1100 AD? Is that right, Colin?
You're trying to give a historical year on this when they're
I'm just saying what the characters look like.
On a floating,
I don't know.
On a floating sky bridge.
Like, I'm saying whatever the Viking era is.
What year was this? This is like 1100s, right?
Yeah, something like that.
That there was
clearly
islands floating in the sky and Vikings made combat.
So, I mean, they have like a whole Nordic look. They have a Nordic look. I'm just saying, is that that's the Viking era, right? Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
You're the one that's
Norse mythology is the words you're.
There we go. Colin, that's why. Look, you see the taunt there? I did the taunt. So, anyway, this demo that they had was 2v2. The drunken guy right there, that's like Bacchus from Smite. He drinks, so they have a charge move. So they have their 3 base moves, just like Chivalry, and then you do a charge attack. The hammer Bacchus guy, he drinks. Colin, he drinks and gets drunk, and then he could do other like special moves. There it is, Colin. There it is, the butt smash. It's so nice. I was so hyped to play this game. So anyway, I don't know when this is coming out. I don't know when it's coming out.
I got dibs on the drinking character every single time.
Look, Colin, we can both pick him. So I just had to express to you guys how hype I am for that because it's amazing. Like, the game was amazing.
Mode, or is it just straight like deathmatch? They probably just showed deathmatch.
They just showed deathmatch, so I'm not sure. They could have that. Let me see. That zoomed you back out. It did. All right.
That was Berserkers. Everyone asked.
Berserkers. I'll spell it in chat for you guys. It is gonna be. Listen, guys. Like, if there's a game of show that no one like knew about this game. As a matter of fact, listen. When Bungie got on stage, one of the people for their panel, one of the people, the devs, it was a female. I can't remember her name. She was actually wearing a Berserker shirt, so she must have walked over there and played the game because it's fucking awesome. Or because it was someone from Bungie, she knew him, then went over there and was like, oh, let me wear this. Anyway, the game is awesome. Guys, game of show for me. That's how you spell it.
Looks fun. I'm actually looking forward to play. Is it just PC?
It seems like it's just PC. I don't know. They haven't talked about it. But this is gonna be the game, like, that blows up. Like, comes out of nowhere. It's gonna be the game that comes out of nowhere. You guys heard it here first. Let's see the other.
You're blowing the lid on that, like I blew the lid on Gotham at E3. You think it's a Gotham level exclusive?
Yep. I think so.
Nice. I'm looking forward to it. Looks fun.
The other game I was playing, I wanted to show you guys this. I talked about it last week, but I made like this X-Wing thing, kind of. Colin, don't laugh. Don't laugh at my creations.
For the frame rate's just low in general. Because we don't need sweet frame rate.
I'm gonna just pause it.
I saw your X-Wing. It's
blocked, dude. I don't even have the wings yet.
It's not a...
I don't have the wings yet. Once I get the wings, I think they're like tier 5. Then the back of that is actually going to be like wings.
Okay. Right now it's looking real stubby, fleshed. Like mighty stubby.
It is, but it flies well and it performs pretty well. It's pretty damn good. And I made some improvements to the weaponry on it. So, I mean, RoboCraft, I've been talking about it last couple weeks. This has been my secret like fetish game, I guess.
Fetish?
Yeah, it's been like what
This is my fetish.
This is what I've been playing at night when no one else is on, and it's like, what am I gonna play? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just hop on RoboCraft.
This is your Puzzle and Dragon?
Yes. Except mine is actually a good game. So I've been playing a lot of that. It's super fun. Do you think Bungie should stop making Halos? What? They already have. 343 343 Industries now makes Halos cover up. I'm not sure where you've been. I know you play a lot of PC. But they've already moved on, my friend. What's the point of X-Wings? So I noticed in RoboCraft, if you make the crazier your design, the bigger like target you become, like higher priority target you become. So I didn't know that before going into this. All right. So once I got in there, I was getting targeted from like everywhere. People were just fucking shooting me down. As a matter of fact, my own teammates were shooting me in the back like, oh shit, this guy actually made something creative that isn't a little square 4x4 block with wheels. Shit, let me shoot at this. And yeah. Yep. So it's pretty interesting stuff. I also played I mentioned Sunset Overdrive, Halo the Master Chief Collection, mentioned that, and Battlecry. So Battlecry, I said like TF2.
Battlecry is like TF2 and Chivalry combined.
It is not like but it is not like Chivalry. It is like, it has a much faster melee action. So how about we say Dynasty Warriors and TF2?
That's not even comparable. You can't possibly make that comparison. Considering the entire point of Dynasty Warriors is thousands of things.
No, so so it was objective based. We played a control point or a King of the Hill style game mode with multiple hill points, and like once you captured one and held it, it would like rotate to a different area. But there was always like, actually, I won't say there was always 3 on the map, but it seems like there was consistently 3 points on the map. Sometimes, like if you got caught in between a hill flip, you would only see 1 on map. So anyway, rotating hills. The character I played was called the Duelist. They had 3 playable characters, I think. They had like this big hulky offensive guy with this large sword. They had an archer, which was like the long range. And then they had the Duelist, which was like the 1v1 type of guy. I picked the Duelist. It seems like for the most part, the move system, I don't know how complex it gets, but like for basic slashing, it's just a back and forth slash. You could do like this guy could do like a teleport. And I don't know if it could do damage or not, but he spun in like a spiral, and his special ability is going invisible. So he has 2 attributes, right? He goes invisible. And he also had electrical charge, which if you press X, his like dual katanas become electrically charged, and then you do more damage. I can't remember what the B slash was. Oh shit! But it seemed like they were going for like, you do some slashes, and then you do like one of your specials, and then he could go invisible, so if I took too much damage, I'd just run away and go invisible and make him chase me, and then I'd come back in and try to deal massive damage. I think they also had a lunge attack for him as well. So pretty fast paced. There was some grappling involved. You know, you could do like a dive jump. It's a fun game. It was really early build. I think they have you know, a little ways to go before it'll be crisp and tight with the controls, but it's certainly fun.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't shown any gameplay yet. They had a tournament like for it at QuakeCon, so
Yeah.
I'm surprised between the two events there haven't been any good on-screen footage yet.
Yep. So, I mean, those were pretty much all the games I could play, which was all Friday, before the onslaught of people came in. And actually, you know, with Battlecry, you know, I know Ian Villeman, he was the lead designer on Loadout. And so he's at Battlecry. So I'd actually walked over there just to talk to him, and he threw me in front of the line, and I got to play. So that's the only way I actually played that game. So, I mean, it was pretty awesome that he did that. He's telling me that he wants me to play their latest build. So it sounds like they've made quite a few improvements already.
Nice.
So now it's weekend gaming out of the way, and we're a little behind since we had the rocky start. But
I did watch streams. There's the Master Chief Collection tournament.
You want to go into the tournament
anniversary?
Okay, yeah, I'll go into the tournament.
It was really exciting to watch. I thought it actually looked like it was playing really well. It's pretty cool seeing all the pros playing stuff that I've worked on at the studio, Certain Affinity. So that was neat. Then there's also Hypefestation Summer Jam for Gears. So I had that going side by side. It's a pretty good tournament.
Now, actually, I will play from Toy Soldier on the stream.
So
as soon as I fix my mic here, I'm gonna put that up.
Probably one of the best plays I've seen in Gears 3, at the very least.
I would say it's one of the best tournament plays I've seen. Alex has done some similar stuff. I don't know if he's wall bounced like that crazy and pulled off some stuff like that, but it was certainly impressive as hell. So let me go ahead and...
Such a disadvantageous spot.
yeah, that's what makes the play like so absolutely insane, is that Plat is like ridiculously cumbersome to navigate because of that ledge. It's like so glitchy. But that might also played into his. That also probably played into his favor, because he did like the quick fall and was like behind the guy all in one animation to start this off.
I think it was the stumble, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean, the stumble. So here it is. We're gonna start, and I think this is Barbosa and Fatal, I think is who we're hearing. So Fatal Strike and Barbosa should be who you guys are going to hear on the mic. And I'll give you guys a link to this in case you guys want to watch it. I'll actually also include the link on YouTube.
Oh.
Toy Soldier running away, pushing back in, trying to make a play. He's got three guys in front of him.
Incredible. He goes up on the platform too. And he's like a merry-go-round. Here on the platform. My God! Toy Soldier! Insane!
Unbelievable! That has to be probably the sickest play I've ever seen in Planet in my life!
How do we have instant
Oh my
He is
God!
right now.
Oh my God! I can't even sit down! I can't even sit down! That was insane! That was absolutely insane!
Circled around all of them, just merry-go-round.
I can't!
You didn't give anyone the mic warning.
I didn't.
The headphone warning.
I didn't. If you were here, you're wearing headphones. Sorry, your ears got blown out, but that was loud as hell. And I had no boost, mind you. I have no boost on this at all. No desktop boost, nothing. It's just that loud.
This is a disgusting play. Did you put the thing in chat? I didn't see. No, you did.
I just grabbed the link right now.
Yeah, like I said, it's probably one of the best plays on Gears 3 at the very least, possibly of any tournament play I've seen.
Yeah, by far. Like, that was crazy. And the players that he did it against, like, those are all really good players. Nick, Mercs, Flames, and Demo Bounce. Ribs was in there, but he was on the far side by Snipe on that checkout play. But just phenomenal play by Toy Soldier. Gives you guys a little bit of the gear scene going on this weekend. Who ended up winning that? Did NTS? Notorious?
NTR won. Yeah.
NTR? Whatever. Same thing. Who'd they play? Cent?
No, Sin got third. Snakes on a Plane was the other team.
Zen got third?
Yeah.
Would
I
they
was
not
surprised, too.
practice?
I heard they hadn't practiced very much.
Oh. Well, okay. But dethroned, I guess.
Yeah.
That's nice. All right, so next up we got we'll go ahead and hit this because I want to make Destiny the where's the end? Titanfall, Colin. Skirmish mode?
I was kind of surprised that they did this for a few reasons. One, I didn't know their UI even supported 8 people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I guess it kind of did because in private matches you could switch everyone to one team, you know?
Yeah.
And then it just like runs off the screen. So like I guess they're like, I guess if that's acceptable, we'll just go ahead and do this. So like that was one thing. And two, like before release, they're like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We will not do anything that takes out the AI because that's important.
Yep. I'm very surprised. I mean, first off, I want to say like a lot of when they had panels or people asking them questions about, hey, is there going to be a pilot only mode? You know, I saw devs responding like, well, then it wouldn't be Titanfall, then would it? It wouldn't be Titanfall. What would Titanfall be without the Titans? How many times did we see that, Colin?
Yeah.
I probably saw that I want to say at least 4 or 5 times on either forums or them publicly saying that for questions that were asked directly to them. If it was, I can't even say I'm excited for the change. I want to see how it plays, but I think I already know how it's gonna play. I guess
be like Pilot Hunter.
Yeah, I guess the only thing that I could say that is kind of disappointing is the team size seems ridiculous. Like 8v8 doesn't sound exciting to me. But here's the thing, like there's a lot of people asking for this. A lot of people wanted to see this on the competitive side. I kind of feel like this is like a last ditch effort before the holiday season to get some people to possibly, play it for a little bit.
I mean, the fact of the matter is that after Destiny and after Call of Duty and after Halo, Titanfall's done for until the next Titanfall.
Right. I mean, it's going to fall off the map. So this is like their little last week to get in some games on Titanfall. I mean, to be honest, I probably won't be playing too much, if at all. I might spend, a weekend or something like that streaming the game. But I don't see myself playing this after Destiny comes out. And certainly not after, the fall or the November release of, Call of Duty, because I want to play that this year, and a couple other games that are also coming out in that same time period. So I don't know. I won't say I'm disappointed. Like, I'd like to see that they are still like, hey, we're gonna keep doing this and grinding on it and doing things that you guys asked for. But I just feel like it's just a little too late. Like, I don't understand why they were so anti-pilot only mode. Like, they could have done this. Maybe they felt like it would kill off everything else. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think it's just be weird playing it. Just I haven't booted up yet, but like just be like a ghost town. You know what I mean? After playing all those maps with all the AI walking through, stumbling their way through the map.
Yeah,
it's gonna feel like a ghost town now. Especially when the levels are designed to have all these different areas where AI spawn, and like they're just kind of areas for the AI. It's gonna be kind of weird.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of open ground, unused area. Dragon Age Inquisition. So yeah, there's a couple games, man, that are on my list. I did a video on it, dumbfound it, but like Hyrule Warriors comes out this month.
Do you
Destiny,
have a Wii U?
I do. I got Mario Kart 8.
That's right. Yeah. I want to play it, but I don't have a Wii U.
I watched their. They did a small like Ganondorf showcase on Twitch stream. I watched like a minute of it, and I saw the very end. But either way, I was still hyped about it because I want to play that.
Yeah.
But I can't remember all the games I listed. Shadow of Mordor. Oh, dude, everybody was talking. Well, not everybody. A lot of people that played Shadow of Mordor at PAX were fucking raving about the game.
Really? More so than like Dragon Age did a lot, and it's a pretty similar game.
Yeah. I was really surprised if the people that gave it a try were like, dude, it's fucking impressive as hell.
I thought
And
it'd
that's
be
one
fun
of
from what I
the
saw.
that's one of the games that we talked about. Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got a couple games on my list. I found it.
That might be a good game to hop into. Like, my issue, like, I want to play Dragon Age, but at the same time, like, I haven't played the other ones to completion, or like very much at all. So it's like Shadow of Mordor could be one which I get into without having to play prerequisite stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Although multiplayer looked pretty cool from the Inquisition stuff they revealed.
Yep.
It's like a Mass Effect type.
So yes, since we're on that, I'm just gonna start PAX 2014 review. So yeah, Shadow of Mordor, a game that a lot of people were talking about. I said I played Battlecry. I'm pretty high up on it. I played Halo, Master Chief Collection, 60 FPS, Colin, butter. Why more games aren't 60 FPS right now on next gen disappoints me. I'm really looking forward to. Look, the other thing that really impressed me with that, and I can't, like, videos don't do it justice, but like Halo 2 with their remastered like HD quality looks just phenomenal, dude. Like, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. And the only critique I gave Quinn, and it wasn't even like it was like a complaint necessarily, it was like the game feels slow. And it's just because, you know, Halo 2 came out when there was like sprint was like not a thing and really in shooters. So for anyone that has played any of the modern shooters now, not having sprint in the game feels like it feels like you're just dragging in molasses a little bit. And
it's one of those things that hits you upside the head like really hard for the first 15 minutes, and then like after that you're like, okay, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like,
then you
the
kind
game's
of
actually pretty fast. Like, just from the actual gameplay perspective, it's fast. But like when you first start in, it's like I can't get where I want to get to, so it takes a bit.
Yeah. So that was the only thing I sent him, and he was like, "Yeah, that's one of the big things." I think he said that was the #1 like complaint or piece of feedback that they were getting.
In user research, yeah.
Yeah, and user research. So it's definitely interesting. You complained about no sprint. You're killing us. Brutality. I mean, I didn't complain about it. I think I just said like, hey, you know, it just feels so slow. And it wasn't like I played Halo 2 a lot, and it wasn't like I can't play it, but it's just like, man, it feels archaic in a way. But you know, a lot of you legacy guys are gonna be all over it.
Like I said, after like 15 minutes, you get completely adjusted to it.
Yep.
It does, like, when you do larger maps, it's a bit like.
And
whoa.
I don't have my my phone with me because I took some photos, but I took a photo of the Order. They had these little miniature figurines, and the statue, and I walked inside the statue. No, it was inside a case, and there was a bouncer like right there. Anyway, so I wanted to play the Order 1886 really bad, like really bad, but we went to Halo first, and so that first day, like between Halo, Sunset Overdrive, which I'll talk about here in a second, and then going over to talk to like Twitch and some other stuff, I just couldn't get back there. The line was already full, and they opened it early, which is what pissed me off, because I came back in and people were coming through at 9:45, and they would start to open the doors at 10. You get people fucking running through the halls and stuff. Like, it's chaotic if you haven't been. So the Order 1886 is exactly what I fucking said it was, Colin. It is Gears of War on the PlayStation. It looks phenomenal. Like, the cover system, everything looks smooth as hell from what I was watching on gameplay on people's screens. Like, it looks good. Like, almost good enough for me to buy it. Now, you know what the one thing that's holding me back, right? No multiplayer.
Yep.
So that means once I finish the game, there's nothing. There's nothing for me to do. That's what gets me. Like, that's what turns the game into a rental for me. But listen, guys, the game looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. I can't stress enough how good the game looks. Like, I wanted to stand in line. I damn near did it at noon. I came back into the hall and was like, I'm gonna go up and check out the order line. I went up and it like wrapped around the booth. So I was like, I'm not gonna wait here for 2 hours to try to play. So, I mean, that's one game that is definitely high up on my list when I get my PlayStation. So, you know, whether it be a rental or you know, I look to get it when it gets discounted. That's definitely a game I'm purchasing or going to play at some point. Let's see what else I played. I saw Bloodborne. Looked real good. Real good.
I want to play that.
You know what's interesting about this?
I'm gonna have to buy a PlayStation.
I know, that's the thing. Like, there's all these PlayStation exclusives that are not like a shooter.
I don't know when I'll do it, but I'll have to get a PlayStation at some point. Which I said last gen too. I was like, I'm gonna have to get a PlayStation for God of War, and then I never did.
Yep. Definitely. So, Bloodborne is, I mean, the controls look tight. I actually am interested in the gameplay a little bit. Another game that is slowly kind of creeping up on me, as a lot of people were talking about, it was Evil Within. Now, they threw this party that was like, I didn't actually go to it. There's people talking about it. They threw this party where it was like super creepy party that people walked into. There was like, they had like actors dressed in like all types of crazy stuff, and it was almost like some people equated it to like a Halloween, what do you call those? The
haunted house.
Kind of like a haunted house, but it's not what I'm thinking about. But yeah, I'll just equate it to a haunted house almost. It's kind of like a haunted house. Haunted Hayride, Colin. Haunted Hayride is what I'm thinking of. You know, where they have people like acting out and stuff in those. So it's kind of like that. So I mean,
but it was a party.
But it was a party. So they had like food that was like disgusting, dismembered pieces that people could eat. So Evil Within looks good. And I'm trying to think what other games I saw there that we hadn't talked about at Gamescom. Pretty much it, really. And now I'm gonna get to Sunset Overdrive because I actually played that game. They had a co-op mode and they played the last portion of it. And the game, look, I am really excited for the game from a single player standpoint. I won't say really excited. I am excited for the art style and what we saw early on in the game, and I think there's some of that fun that can be had in the single player portion. I think that's worded a little bit better.
How different do you think it is from the co-op? Because I got the impression co-op was just single player with more people.
It is kind of, but here's the thing with co-op was that like it was really noisy. Like it was 8-player co-op, and I think most people could probably tell from the game, like it is really colorful. There's a lot of things going on. You got people blasting stuff with these huge particle effect explosions, and it looks good, I think, when there's just one of you playing. But like you get 8 people and you see all that stuff on screen, like it was a little noisy for me. And I think the build that they were talking about was a little, and I just kind of overheard this, it was a little outdated. So I saw a couple people and felt this myself, like a couple of the animations with 8 people just felt a little sluggish, but I'm sure that's probably hashed out in the final game.
Right.
I think people are gonna have fun, especially with the single player mode. And the snippet that we played from the co-op was like just the grand finale, so that could have played into how chaotic it was, because I think over the course of the way it was explained, it's like you start out in the city with 8 people, so it could be a lot more spread out, and then you get into this like condensed horde mode area. So you had to protect 2 objectives, and so you had these waves of enemies coming in, and so it makes the focal point of where people are fighting very, very like concise, and like people are just blowing up this one area, one or 2 areas. So that's what kind of contributed to the noise. But a lot of people got that like Jet Set Radio vibe from it, and actually heard that a lot more than any other comparison. And that's one of the things that we said months and months and months ago about the game, and so to hear people say that was like, yeah, it definitely has that vibe, and the soundtrack sounds like it's gonna be pretty badass too.
Yeah, so that's one thing I haven't heard anything. It's the jams.
How was the frame rate? So with 8-player co-op, it's hard to tell on the demo. I felt, like I said, I felt like there was a couple moments where it got a bit sluggish, but I don't know if that's like, because it's a demo and, it's just this one area, and it's, who knows when that build was cut. But I think I said that I probably might rent this game. I think I said there might be a rental for me. The issue is like, here's the thing that I think is interesting. And this isn't an Insomniac thing. This isn't a game comparison or a Sunset Overdrive thing. This is more like a Microsoft Sony thing. So Destiny is coming bundled with the white version of the PlayStation 4, right? Sony made that call. Sunset Overdrive is coming out with the white version bundle of the Xbox One. Are they saying that those two are comparable games?
I don't think so.
Just coincidence, you think?
I think they just picked white. And those games happen to be coming out around the time.
It's just something I thought was interesting.
I think it's a stretch.
It was not 12 FPS. 25? It was probably 30. I don't know. I don't know what the FPS is on it. It didn't feel like 60. But I don't know for sure. Arctic, do you know what is Firewatch? I think I saw Firewatch.
There was a trailer for it. I don't know if they showed any gameplay anywhere.
I don't remember seeing that anywhere.
Seems pretty cool. Like what little story setup they did seemed pretty cool.
Okay. Let me see if there's any other games that I'm trying to think of off the top of my head. I got that one indie game. I saw that. World of Tanks had something there. Capcom was showing off something. Oculus line is always so long, man. It's so long every time. That's pretty much it. You know what? The funny thing is about PAX after going there, and I gotta end with this, is after going to Gamescom, PAX Prime seems so small. Like I
imagine almost all of them will now.
Yeah, everything, like, after you go to Gamescom, for anyone that's been there, and if you've gone to all these, like, game shows, if you've been to PAX, like, Gamescom is just ridiculous in size and scope and booth sizes and all that stuff. And when you go to PAX, it's like, wow. Like, Xbox's size was, like, this little square grid as opposed to half the hall. At Gamescom, PlayStation was the same way. Even some of the bigger games, they had much smaller booths. Evolve's booth was super packed. Oh shit, Colin, I gotta mention this before I switch off topics. I'm pissed at myself for not playing the Kraken at PAX. They had it playable.
For Destiny?
For
Evolve.
Evolve. Yeah, they had the Kraken playable, which is the monster that can fly and has like the electric stuff.
Yeah.
Coming out. I was so mad, man. Pixel Kitty on
Epic.
The
next alpha.
Yeah, so she told me that was happening. She had already gone and played, and she came back to our Fortnite event, and she was like, yeah, so I played Evolve for the first time. She was like, I played the support. Her husband, Bo, he was like, he played the Kraken. I was like, what? The Kraken is playable? She just dropped that on me. She was like, yeah. I was like, what? No! So I was pretty pissed off about that. Do people use deodorant at Gamescom? There was a lot of smells going on, but there were smells at PAX too. So it's not like it wasn't like one was smellier than the other. They both had equal amounts of funk. How was the cosplay? There were some pretty awesome outfits I saw. There was also some duds. There was a couple of duds I saw. I wasn't too happy that I happened to walk by them and see those outfits, but
we're too happy about it. It was that bad.
Yeah, there were some that like. Couple people that just like put on several boxes and like painted them red and like called that a cosplay. It's like not cool. There was like a couple I would call wardrobe malfunctions that they probably weren't malfunctions, but there were some people that shouldn't have been wearing some things that I saw. And then there was a lot of awesome stuff, when there was like, let me see. There was a Destiny dude that had a he was like the shit. What do I can't remember what they're called. Colin, help me remember the enemy bad guys. I saw him he was posted on like either Polygon or Kotaku. But his outfit, like I saw him in person, I was like, oh shit. Fuck. What is the name of they were like the elites of Destiny. Right? What's that?
Exiles?
Exiles. Could be the Exiles. I saw that guy up there, and he was awesome. There was Groot. There was a Groot there.
I saw a thing for Groot.
The Fallen?
Fallen.
Is it the
There we
Fallen?
go.
It is the
That's right.
Fallen. Dumbfounded. Yes. Cabal. There you go. Fallen. No, it's the Fallen. It's the Fallen.
He's just
It's the
spitting them all
Fallen.
out.
It's the Fallen. Yes. You got it. Dude had a baller Fallen outfit on.
Yeah, the Covenant.
Yeah, basically. I saw that. That was probably the most intricate that I saw. There was a Groot there, and his was impressive. There was also a couple Dragon Age people. Trying to think of what another memorable one was. There's some pretty cool League of Legends, which is always people always rock out for League of Legends. And that's about it. Those are the only ones I can really remember. Was Nintendo at PAX?
Are they still
Yeah,
doing
they
big
were.
booths for League?
Yeah, they had the whole like entrance of PAX. They actually turned into like League of Legends hall.
They realize they don't have to try anymore, right?
They got to keep doing it, man.
Like they really don't.
Fan service is what they're doing.
People standing in line to play League and get a little skin code.
Dude, I have people like tweeting me.
I saw-
Can you get me codes?
Could you give me a code?
I was like, what? What else are we gonna hit up here? Destiny. Let's go ahead and start on that, and then with the weekend gaming stuff, we'll do the other two games that you have there. Destiny waits and pre-launch.
I hadn't heard about Destiny raids, so this is all you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I knew they were a thing, but I hadn't heard whatever new infos.
Did I post it? No. So I have two different things here. Hold on. Let me find the article so you guys can get the link on this too.
The Street
So
View thing is kind of cool, though.
Yeah, that is.
It's kind of cool.
Where is it at? No, go back.
I wish it was higher res for all the screens.
So they say the Destiny raids are going to be tough for the people that want them to be tough. But there's a couple
What does
things
that
I
mean,
guess
though?
that bother
what does
me.
That really mean?
I don't know. Look, I'm
What
gonna
does
get
it really
together.
mean?
We're gonna have a subscriber/viewer group for you know, what are we gonna call them, the Frost Army or the
Frost Army? No,
what are we doing?
not the Frost Army. It's the Sky Captains.
Okay, we'll go with Collins then. We're gonna call our subscriber group the Sky Captains, and we're gonna do these raids. All right. So I don't know who's gonna coordinate the times. I'm probably gonna designate some people to do these raids and start coordinating some things for the Sky Captains. But we're gonna do them, and first we have to beat them on normal. Once we beat them on normal, we will have the hard option available. And apparently, once hard happens, things intensify. I would imagine by having more HP,
Probably dealing more damage.
dealing more damage, and that's probably all. I think they are going to add a couple more things to it.
I really hope they just have more abilities and actions and stuff.
Right.
Like, that's how it's done well in MMOs.
I'm not sure what's going to happen. Look, like if they're saying it's going to be tough like Bullet Sponge, or they're actually going to change AI behavior to spice things up, I don't know. I won't discount Bungie. I mean, they could totally like make the AI behavior much more difficult and unpredictable or something like that. But I'm anticipating it being Bullet Sponge plus more damage dealt. The other thing that I thought was really interesting, Colin, is they said basically that you could leave progress. Like, if you want to quit a raid, you can quit, and they will keep weekly progress on your raid. So if you want to resume the raid, you can do so. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but and I'll actually read this out for you guys so you guys can understand exactly what I'm talking about. How long will a raid in Destiny take to complete? Nowhere near 45 minutes, Smith says. If you want to take your time, however, you can jump out and your progress will be saved. But be warned that Bungie will wipe your progress on a weekly basis. Because we store your progress in a given week, you don't need to clear the activity in one go, Smith says. Your group could simply make your way into the vault and call it an evening, reconvene later in the week and pick up where you left off. However, your progress for the week is reset each Tuesday at the weekly reset. So I'm imagining you like go to the vault, and that's where all the raids happen. And then wherever you leave off, that's where they're going to save it.
So here's what I'm going to do. All of us are going to go with a different group in matchmaking.
Okay.
Get to the part right before the boss, and then we leave. And then we do all the bosses together to get the loots.
That makes sense.
So each of us has our own raid saved. We do different raids.
Okay.
And then that way we just screw over whatever group we were with.
Okay.
By not doing the boss.
Okay. That makes sense, I guess. If you want to game the system, I'm guessing that Colin, they've already accounted for that. If they haven't, then you guys heard it. What Colin wants us to do, Sky Captains. The other thing that I thought was interesting from this article is that basically they're like, you're gonna have to get the internet to help you. So there's like not gonna be, which doesn't this happen all the time? I don't know why it's a particularly big deal, but I feel like every time there's a raid and there's a new boss or something like that, there's like groups for anyone that follows MMOs. If you haven't played an MMO like WoW or Final Fantasy or something like Guild Wars or whatever, whenever there's a raid, there's typically a group that always tries to beat the raid first so that they could be the ones to show you how to beat the raid. So if history repeats itself in this case, then obviously there's going to be some raid groups and they're going to try to beat it first, and they're going to try to show video or to write tutorials on how to beat it. So I'm not sure why that's being called out in this particular article, because that's pretty common knowledge among the MMO space. But hey, that's what they wanted to highlight in this particular article.
You know what MMOs wouldn't do?
What's that?
Ship with one raid, which is apparently what's happening.
Oh, come on now.
Can
you just let people be happy?
I'm sorry. We can all be happy when there's enough content for a game that's $60 when they're going to sell DLC. Actually, we all know they're going to sell the DLC. I will give them that. It's just highly likely that they sell the DLC.
What's up, Tall? Colin, why can't you just be happy, though?
One raid, dude. Like, what's the point of even having a 6-player thing that's only applicable to one raid?
For multiple groups. You did
like, what's the point of even making that feature if you only have one?
You got to get all the loot from that one raid. They're gonna sell it to you the next raid in the expansion pack for $9.99, or you can get a season pass for $25.
Don't even joke. Actually, they're probably already selling it. I haven't been keeping up. Got to buy a Destiny Premium.
So that's information about the raids. Now, in terms of Bungie hype itself. Now, listen. I think Colin and I have been pretty critical, if you guys have been watching the show, about Bungie and Halo, Destiny, and our thoughts on the game. Regardless of what we said, I think we've been pretty fair in assessing the game. Like, not too high, not too low, although Colin is the destroyer of fun, and he's going to continue to go to not be excited for anything. About
Everything I've said has been pretty fair.
It has been.
It's been actually extremely fair.
Regardless of what we're saying, like, they still got our $60, and I think it's fair for us to be critical of a studio that has set the bar. Again, this is my perception of Bungie. They've set the bar so high in my mind that some of the things that we're hearing about the game are just a little disappointing. I'm still gonna play the hell out of the game. They're gonna have me for at least a good solid 2 months, at least. And
you think we play for 2 months?
At least, I said a solid 2 months. Now that is from the time that Destiny comes out till about the end of September. Then I'm gonna play Hyrule Warriors for a little bit, a couple other games. Then you're gonna have like Sunset Overdrive, Alien Isolation, Dragon Age Inquisition, Shadow of Mordor, all coming out like I think in October, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And Shadow of Mordor might even be sooner than that. So, like, there's going to be a couple of games that are going to be splitting my time. And then
Halo in November.
Right, like then we got Halo Master Chief Collection and Call of Duty coming out in November, and it's like at that point I'm like trying to split my time between 3 big games, and I just don't know where Destiny's gonna fit in once November hits for sure. Like I can see myself rotating to the game up until that point, but once November drops, I don't know. It's probably gonna fall to the wayside. Like that's my honest assessment of knowing my play patterns on a game like this. And there is a sleeper right there, Colin. Listen, for anyone that knows this, I actually purchased the Xbox 360 version of Grand Theft Auto. That game doesn't have a date, but I think once it gets announced, like there's going to be a lot of sales for that game, and I'm getting it on PC. Like I'm going to get the game on PC, and I'm going to play the shit out of Grand Theft Auto because I didn't get my fill for the game. So clearly GTA 5 is going to knock something off.
You're not going to find any time for Grand Theft Auto during all that.
Dude, I didn't get to play it.
I know, but you're still not going to find the time to play it. If you couldn't find it over this summer...
I don't have an Xbox 360. And I was gone for 2 months. What do you mean?
One, though. You have one. And you still didn't play
I didn't want it. I didn't want to play my Xbox 360. When I had one, I don't remember what was going on. I don't remember what I was playing at the time.
Not Grand Theft
Auto. Clearly something was occupying my time. Rumor is November 11th. Then
you're not going to play in November. Because you're going to be playing COD and Halo.
There's a lot of games that are out, man.
Or any of the other stuff. It's stacked.
It's stacked, right? Like, there's so many games that are coming out. And next year's even worse. Next year's even worse for games. So, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, developers just need to, and publishers need to just stop trying to hit us up with that fall season. Like, go in March. Go into off season or something. Go into summer.
Some of these single player games really should have been in, like, spring or summer.
Frag Logic GTA 5 clan? No, I'm not going to make one on there. We're going to do the subscriber clan / viewer clan on Destiny. Guy captains.
On Xbone.
On Xbox One. So, if you're on PlayStation 4 and you watch the show, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Can you be more than one clan on Destiny? Have they announced it?
I'm not sure.
Probably not.
We should probably reserve that name right now on Bungie.net.
Can you do that?
I think so. I think you can make your clan right now.
No way.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Looking into it. Anyways.
So I mean, pre-launch hype. We're gonna have the group. Getting back on topic. We're gonna have the group. We're going to obviously be playing with our team. To be honest, I kind of want our guys, Colin, to fuck up people in Crucible.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what our play experience is going to be like. I'm going to be in Crucible. I'm going to go out, get some loot, come back. I'm just going to fuck people up in Crucible a lot. I'm going to do it frequently, just to see how their matchmaking holds up, to see if gear matters. Because I'm gonna make sure I take some really crappy gear into the into the gear limit playlist. I'm gonna see how it plays out. Like, I want to see how much gear factors into it. Like, there's a lot of things I want to test with this. I know it's going to factor in, but I want to see where my skill hits its plateau and where gear actually takes effect. I want to see where that limit is, because if it's not like a huge major factor, and maybe they have it gated, Colin. Maybe they're like, okay, you can't enter the gear unrestricted playlist unless you have this minimum level gear. Maybe it's like that. And otherwise, you have to play where everything is capped. Yeah, Vibrant. I'm aware that it only matters in Iron Crucible. I just want to see how things go. But I will be playing the shit out of the Crucible playlist. 3v3, I'm actually the most hyped for. Because I think we're gonna have some solid groups. I think Phobos, Tents, probably. I think Sean will probably play a lot too. I don't know where you're gonna be at with it.
Yeah,
I feel like you're gonna be waning on it.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I'm gonna try and play a bunch though. I'm gonna give it a full shake.
I like. What's a full shake for you? Like 3 weeks? A solid. Like you got to at least give me like a deadline.
I'll go to max level, and I'll play a bunch of PvP.
Okay, max level plus PvP. How many hours of PvP do you think you're gonna crank in?
I don't know. It's probably like 100 plus, realistically.
Okay, okay. I'm satisfied with that answer. Okay.
And I will amass my list of grievances and hold off until I've completed my session, and then we will do a 4-hour segment of Frag Logic where I will air my grievances.
So we should speak a little bit on the pre-launch. Our plans for
Sky Captains is made, by the way.
Okay, sweet. So
I think people can join now. Actually, if I just, it's all temp. I'm gonna clean everything up. But Sky Captains in
there we go, guys. Links in the chat. We'll throw it over there on YouTube for you guys. You guys got 2 links today over on YouTube. We're feeling good. Now let's just end the show and we'll talk about the other stuff that we. No, I'm just joking, guys. So the other thing that we're gonna do next week is we'll be streaming the show or Destiny live on the show. We did this for Titanfall, and there hasn't been a game that probably has this type of clout that we'll be able to stream like this again. So we're probably going to dual stream it out, Colin. I think that would probably be the best bet. So
yeah,
we get 2 perspectives. People can hop between the 2, and we'll see how things go. I don't know what our schedule is going to look like. I might even hop in a little early on YouTube and just start streaming, and then Colin, you know, when you feel like streaming,
yeah,
we can go.
I'll get off work around 6 and then be hopping up.
Okay, I might
You'll probably
do
like,
like,
before me.
Yeah, because Eastern time, and we'll see how it goes at work. That might be a sick day. Let me get some R&R on Tuesday, because that technically I need a day off from PAX, so maybe I'll make that my Tuesday.
All right.
So that's currently the plan. Oh, the other thing is someone needs to make, if you're willing, I don't want to put it on Colin because I know he's super busy. If you want to make like a Sky Captain's logo and like deck it out, this is like open to all subs. We'll like, if you want to make a full banner, I'll put it on our my YouTube channel. I'll give you credit for it. I'll do all that stuff. So anyone out there, artists out there, that you want to make a Sky Captain logo for the group, have at it, and we'll like vote on the best one. You want to do it that
some
way?
Cool sharing stuff on their website where there's actually a group forum and a group wall and all that stuff as well. So if you want to post over there, I'll check it out, and we can make it part of the show next week as people are joining. I guess that'd be good.
Yeah. So we're gonna blow it out. Like, you know, we've been critical, but we're gonna go all in on Destiny and, you know, do what it do, and make sure that you guys are having fun. DTS is like, if you guys don't play with members of the team, Phobos will be on frequently. If you guys don't have his tag or information, I'll try to include that, his Twitch channel, all that stuff. I know he's going to be streaming a whole hell of a lot. Phobos definitely going to be streaming, or Phobos Tents definitely going to be streaming a whole hell of a lot. I'll put all his information, you know, in places so that you guys can get him. I don't know about Sean, and then you obviously you guys got me and Colin.
Tents is going to beat us all to 20.
Yeah,
guaranteed. And he's going to talk shit the whole way.
So Arctic and Sky want to destroy everyone. Sounds like there'll be tryouts to be on subscriber team.
No tryouts. It's all open.
No tryouts. Look, we'll carry the team.
I want to have the largest clan. I want to be the KSI of.
Is that what we're going for? All right, let's do it.
The KSI Destiny. I want everyone to see the Sky tag.
Now here's the thing. I don't like assholes. So if an asshole gets in the group,
yeah, absolutely.
Colin, like, we got to give him an ass.
Gone.
Like, so
not just gone. Asshole, I will erase him.
And you're gonna get banned from the channel. How about that? We're strict. So Midnight says, "Ew. I think we'll be better than KSI." all I'm gonna say.
We're better than KSI.
So that's pretty much it on Destiny. The one thing I wanted to mention before we end on that and get into because I didn't mention the Street View stuff. So Destiny's gonna have a Street View option. So you can basically, it's a planet view is what they're calling it. Planet view, to be exact. And the article of this also on GameSpot.
Are they doing the entire game in Street View? Is that...
It says Planet View doesn't contain every area that can be visited in the game. There was some concern following this summer's beta. Destiny was not as large as some had assumed, but Bungie has insisted Destiny is the biggest game it's ever made. And we were kind of critical of that, Colin, I think last week. Like, what does that even mean? Like, in relation to Halo, what does that mean?
Yeah.
It recently said that players may never be able to finish it. So, if you guys want to look at it, it's Planet View is built using Google's technology. Lets you explore environments on Venus, Mars, and the Moon. 3 of the places that you'll go in Destiny. So there's no Mars. What planet am I thinking of? No.
Venus, Mars, Moon, Earth.
Earth. No Earth. Okay. And that's it. So check it out if you want. Thought that was pretty cool. And now we'll go into Q&A.
Make sure when you guys join that you join as a member and not a follower. I don't know what the difference is, but...
And tabs on the sky captains.
Here, I'm going to bookmark this, because otherwise I get lost.
I need to as well. Let me open this up right now.
Yeah, put it in chat.
Shit, I need to sign in. Oh, the other thing I thought was pretty badass with their site is like...
Their site is so slick. Bungie makes good websites.
I can't get over like how seamless it is to go between friends on PlayStation, Xbox Live, and Facebook. Like, it's all contained in your browser. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, man.
See, it's saying that what's the difference between a clan and a group? That may not have actually been a clan. So I go to the clans page, it says I'm not in the clan.
Alright, make the clan then.
I'm trying to figure it out.
We'll get it going. Make sure, yeah, I already see 6 followers.
Yeah, there's some
Does
people
it always
already.
make you a follower? I think it always makes members a follower.
Okay, that's good. Oh, we can have alliances? Man, this shit's pretty sweet. This is the most exciting thing I've seen in Destiny.
Is their
this
website? Wow. Wow.
I kid you not, man. Like, wow.
Alright, so questions. Let us know what you guys are thinking about. What you guys want to know about the Frag Logic Show. Oh, that's going to be my new intro.
What you got to know about the Frag Logic Show?
So I should probably mention this. When we were at PAX, actually we were at the Fortnite show, Vern, loading God mode, for those of you guys that don't know who that is, buddies with Gold Glove, they came in to play, and Ali and Active Bunny Fufu. I was singing Candy Rain by Soul For Real, and so Vern happened to get like, I don't know, probably like 5 seconds of me singing it, maybe a little bit longer. So there might be some video potentially floating around probably this week of me singing So For Real. Legitimately singing it too. Like, no bullshit. I had a microphone and everything. Was there no No Man's Sky at PAX? No, there was not any. What's up, Global Hive? So I think I missed it, but did you get to play Halo at PAX? How did it feel? It felt good. I actually saw some people, there was someone that complained, well, not complained, they were talking about other people's feedback that played the game that said, and I'll get the quote from you. I thought it personally felt good, 60 FPS. It played really reminiscent of Halo 2, like it was to the T, just like that. I did a lot of jumps on lockdown. I didn't do all of them. And Colin, you asked me if I tried to do the nade on sniper. I did, and I didn't get it. I failed.
I got it my first try.
I failed.
I was really proud of myself when I did it.
You should check out Shadow of Mordor. Blah blah blah. Let me find this. A lot of people are complaining about the shaky screen when you get naded. Hit markers, the dynamic map elements, the new metals, etc. Whatever. It's no sprint, gorgeous, and smooth FPS. So he's saying that he's super hyped, but he's also saying that other people are complaining about those things. The shaky cam didn't bother me. Hit markers, I don't know. When I had the BR, I didn't feel like I was getting notified that I was hitting people. Thinking about it. The dynamic map elements, I don't even know what that means.
There's stalactites that you can shoot down on lockdown.
Is there? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, there's one over middle that breaks the glass at mid. And then there's one in the BR tower, and there's one in the
so what, you can fall down?
snipe building. You
can fall down in mid?
If the glass is broken, then you can drop down into mid.
Oh, shit.
And then it respawns, though, after a while.
Oh.
I mean, it's a pretty long while.
Oh. BR felt good. I didn't get to snipe. Every time I tried to grab the snipe, it wasn't. Oh well. I either got killed, like naded out, or someone else grabbed it on my team and died with it, or whatever. Also, when I was playing Colin, I was so fucking pissed. We weren't whooping their ass. We were beating this team pretty soundly, and it was when I had the BR. I was doing pretty well. I had got to 10 kills really quick, and then for like 3 minutes, I didn't get a kill, and I finished with 10 kills.
What?
I went like 10 and 7. Yeah.
How'd you not find anyone?
I don't know.
It's just really bad people that didn't know what they were doing.
I think so, but the thing that really pissed me off is we had a guy fucking get up and leave. He just walked away. So we were playing 3v4 at a fucking LAN demo show. Like, who does that? Who does that?
I just pictured some Sony guys like, all right, I get to play this. It's the latest Halo. It's gonna suck.
Listen, I was so pissed.
This does not suck. He throws the controller down and storms off.
Oh man, I was so pissed about that. Like, ugh. Who does that?
That's really weird. Did he get like an urgent call or something? He just like
he just bounced. He just bounced.
How long did he wait in line?
He was the first one. He ran over there to, it was like press or press or fake press, one or the other. You know, people that get those fake media passes. He ran over there, was fucking first in line, walked over on our team, was on the end station.
Just left after a few minutes?
Yeah, and I didn't even realize he was gone until we started losing, and I'm like, dude, how do we not have any map control whatsoever right now? I was like, what is going on? I look over and this dude is gone. I'm like, oh.
That's so weird.
Did you guys play 8v8 in Titanfall? Not yet. Colin is actually downloading Warframe right now, and I have to turn my Xbox on. This is actually my first time, like literally this show is my first time on my PC since I've been back from PAX. And I got back late yesterday. I guess I should talk to you guys a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and end the show for everyone over there on YouTube. I'm sorry.
Oh, YouTube.
I mean, yeah. I'm sorry.
YouTube is getting cut.
Look. I'm slowly turning into a destroyer of fun.
Wow.
But we're about to shoot the shit for a little bit.
YouTube,
and
I wouldn't have cut you off in this situation.
Look, YouTube. Like, do you guys want me to shoot the shit with you too? Just let me know in the comments.
Oh, they didn't say anything. YouTube didn't say anything.
Exactly.
Where you at, YouTube?
Look, so I just want to sign off nice and peaceful. Like, hey guys, I hope you guys enjoy this show. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. We rocked it out last week. If you're on Twitch right now, when that shit gets posted live, like, check it out. Like, just watch us on Twitter. As soon as it gets posted live, hit thumbs up. Like, rocked it out last week. I was very happy with that. That was like our most liked video since the one that we did with Star Citizen that got like 100 and something likes and like 100 and something dislikes. So I really appreciate it, guys. So yeah, I'm sorry. Even if you dislike, listen. If you guys dislike me cutting it off, let me know by giving the video a dislike. There we go. All right, I'm signing off on YouTube's. Later.